Yo, alright. This might be high as fuck. Talking about the capturing the audio.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump on there after I get done whooping on with that. I'll jump up on there. I think those trying to do Dirty Free. I'm sure. No problem. Like I said, I'll jump up on that once I'm done with it. I might have to change the difficulty. It's an all in there. This is just getting too easy on this. Oh shit, you can't change it in the middle of the game. Damn, I thought you would. I might have to change this up because it's all here. Before we just get through it.
Man, that motherfucker loud as a doop, 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 doop. That motherfucker loud as shit.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they plundered the Pirates 9-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Johan Camargo grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping Kansas City defeat the Giants 5-2. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-4. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Chris Sale got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 2-0. The Diamondbacks sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-5. The Miami Marlins smacked 15 team hits as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 8-7. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-6. The win was their 6th in a row. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 11-7. Eduardo Rodriguez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 4-1. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Starlin Castro grabbed 3 base knocks as Oakland disposed of the Indians 7-2. The Texas Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, D-Nell YG, king of the channel right here, Dirty Creek Sportsman, and I'm back with another episode, you know what I'm saying, on the mic of, we got the MLB The Show today, so, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do some of that. We're going to do the show today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do tennis today or whatever, but, you know what I'm saying, we're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, get something cracking today or whatever. So, like I said, we got the show today. Might do some tennis, because I know after I play the show, I'm going to work on some music. I got to get some music down. I've been so infatuated with streaming and how my shit been looking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit. You know what I'm saying? I just been streaming since I got this motherfucker. On the business, bank funds low. What? How that? The team's bank has run out, so any losses incurred after this point will be deducted from next year's budget. Increase cash flow by making a trade or releasing a player to cut back on payroll. Damn. Damn. But see, this is why they were talking about the other day, that baseball needs a fucking salary cap. But this is what I don't understand, though. If our merch and all that shit is, like, at an all-time high, why the fuck do we need a salary cap? But, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, dog. But let me know if y'all can hear me or whatever. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. But like I said, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, dog. And shout out to my boy, The Sports Show. He's right now over on his channel right now, playing Michigan and Iowa, college football 25. So go check him out. He's up right now, 49-14. That's you probably just heard him in the background and shit, but. All right, but let's get back into
Yeah, Iowa deserves an epic ass whooping. Oh, appreciate it. Thanks, man. So I have no idea why this shit's landing like this.
So I lead in batting average. I lead in hits.
Yeah, I appreciate you posting that, man.
Wait, hold up. Okay. Okay, batting. I lead in batting average. I lead in hits. Well, in my league, at bats. I lead in home runs throughout the whole league. Mike Trout is the only one that's chasing me. Mike Trout, Allen Hansen, are the only two chasing me. I lead in RBIs. Yeah, Chapman played for San Francisco anyway, so I lead in runs scored. Damn, I need to get that up. CJ Abrams, he cold. All right, we about to get into the. Let me see what the fuck they talking about. Oh, that's for another team. All right, check this calendar, and we about to get right into this motherfucking game, baby. So we have to keep winning in order to keep our money up. But see, but that's how it goes in sports anyway. Your team wins, the more money it recuperates. You know what I'm saying? So today, Pittsburgh and Cleveland will be the last two games of this week. And next week, we got, coming up this week, we got just 3 games. So, I bet. So, we just got 3 games coming up. Damn. Motherfuckers about to be tired as shit going into motherfucking June. Yeah, niggas about to be tired as shit going into June, dog. But it's all good, though. All right, we about to start up, man. Y'all come up in here, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe and share, you know what I'm saying? Help a nigga get his channel up, you know what I'm saying? Because I would do the same for you. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's go. But why nigga gotta lose? But why nigga gotta choose? It don't even matter, dog, cause I'ma always be a real nigga. I'll always be a real nigga. I never learned how to be nothing but a real nigga. Mustard! I'ma say that every time I hit a home run, watch. Mother on a beat, ho. Damn, my coffee.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Tommy Lee, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Mason is there. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's hitting over 350 in road games.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but
It just seems like
let me know if y'all can hear me.
Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Tommy Lee up out there on the mound.
Ah,
come on, Tommy.
Misses to him. It's ball 1. Dero, Danny, this
Gotta turn that down. This mic gets loud. I don't know why the frequency gets loud or whatever, but I'm gonna figure this shit out though.
9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together.
Come on, man.
The team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Ooh, good pitch.
2-1. Lee has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Brian Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And he holds up.
Good strike.
It's a cold strike anyway. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a fairly
Retired the side, so we about to come out there and do our thing, so yeah. Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning.
The state of Iowa gets the starting assignment.
Mitch
Kelly. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Leadoff hitter.
At the plate, Corey Woodson.
Let's see what our leadoff hitter can do.
Here in the bottom half of the first.
Take the first. Told you. Always gonna take that first pitch. Most likely it's a ball. That's why.
We take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today.
Take the second one.
This is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball?
That was an elevated one.
Interested to see how
I like them elevated fastballs. You just lob it right over the wall.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Line drive, and that's a base
Good
hit.
hit.
Center field. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
The Anton Page, yep.
Into the box now, Anton Page. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Okay, so I see how he throwing.
With an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This one's outside.
Yeah, he like throwing high up in the zone, either inside or away.
Got to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
On a line, that's
Good
a
shot,
base hit in left
Page.
field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we start
Yeah, because I think I got a 12-game hitting streak.
You just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got this little hitting
See,
streak.
that's what I'm saying. He keep, all right.
Mason is next
I
as
think
he
like,
finds
what,
himself behind
80,
0-1.
85, maybe 90% of his first pitches was in the zone. And that's, I hate, because I don't want to swing too early. I want to let him tire his arm out first.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And on 0-2, he
That's a
misses
ball?
that fastball.
That was inside the strike zone. But, hey, all right.
Twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
He's got to hurry. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
What's up, Coffee? How you feeling, bro? What's up with you?
Play Christian Carter as the switch hitter will take his cuts.
Let me know if my mic too loud.
Really
Because
doesn't
I'm
matter
looking
what
at it on
side
the
this
stream, and
guy
I think
bats
it
from.
is.
He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
I need to learn how to
Hey,
pull
it's
that
nearly
chat up.
impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have
2-0,
a chance
2-0.
to get him at first.
2-0 now.
All right, let's go.
On the stretch.
That's a. All right, I'll take it. I'll take that one. But his hitting average is a 519. Ooh, Jesus.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line towards center field. Reynolds is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Okay, got our first run.
Score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So digging in now, Matt Olson, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a
See, look,
season ago.
that's what I'm saying
He's ready
about
now to pitch.
letting him work his arm.
In there, it's 0-1.
This is his first frame he pitching. He already got almost up to 20 pitches. Like, that's too much for one frame. Damn,
Popped him up.
I ain't even mean to hit that.
Foul ground. And no one will track it down.
Oh, all right, he dropped
Hey,
it.
if you can get a swing on a pitch that
He
far
dropped
in
it.
off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Sent on the ground at the second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
I wonder, is he related to Jorge Polanco?
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a Hondo.
Ooh, that was some gas.
He threw 100
on the radar gun.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I thought he was gonna go at that.
Him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hey man, did y'all see that fight last night?
Hit Wheatley back to the mound.
Man, they said the whole DC and Baltimore area is mad because they couldn't believe it was a draw last night. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't believe it was a draw either. To be honest with you, Tank lost that last night. I'm sorry.
And I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
At the plate now, Sam Travis. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
I'm about to say the frame drop. Nope. What the feezy? What the feezy? That's what you say when you don't want to cuss. What the feezy? Got him.
Late decision to swing
that
time,
here it goes.
and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lofton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The closer I get to you.
Stepping in, Key Brian Hayes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Good, give me that.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Come on.
It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, let me get that. Come on. Come on, count that up. Count that up.
Hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I was on YouTube the other day, right? Watching
Pop of a glove on a good
actually I was
fastball.
looking for a video, but I happened to come across a video of a dude pitching. Let me tell you. You ever hear the sound? Ooh, you ever hear the sound of a pitch hit a glove? Hey, hey, bro.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates.
I was like, whoo, cause like you can hear how it sounds. It's different from hearing it off the TV, and then different from hearing somebody standing right there behind the pitcher, throw the jump, recording the pitcher, throw the ball, and as it hitting the glove, man.
And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kenny Lofton. Here comes the first pitch.
See what I'm saying? Keep throwing in the zone. All right, I'm about to spank that. Next time he throw it in the zone, I'm gonna spank it. Watch. Cause I'm like, those are runs we could be making, but I'm like, it's only the beginning of the game. Come on, it's only the beginning of the game. Don't want to
this
tire
is straight
our players
survival
out.
mode.
So.
Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
I got to take this one. I got to throw.
Gets him looking up around the letters.
Come on.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
It's all good. It's all good. I told you I should have swung at that. I'm about to swing at this one.
As with one away,
Strike.
He can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
There we go.
The other way again. It's into the gap.
That's double bases.
Around
That's
first,
extra
digging for
bases.
2.
That's
And
extra
he is in
bases.
at second base with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the path like that.
It's
He hustled out of the
it's
box knowing
it's
he was
Bobby
guaranteed
Shaw.
I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. To the plate now, Will Smith.
I'll take
as he
that.
lays off a fastball too low for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smith brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
Oh, I was about to
He
smash that.
just missed his extra bases.
You Mike Love, son. No wonder you spitting those wiggity whack rhymes. Say that man, Cat Williams crazy, bruh. What the hell was that? Yo, what's up, sports show? How you feeling, bro? Hey, let me know if my mic too loud, cause I see it on the jump. The only reason I know because I do music, right? So I know about when the mic frequency be clipping, cause I see it going in the red or whatever.
From the stretch.
There we go.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he
Yeah.
arrives at second
Okay.
without a play,
2-0.
As a run will score on the play as
Oh,
well.
I bet. Thank you.
Much
Thank
of
you.
this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to
I
find a
appreciate
way to
it,
pick
bro.
your teammates up.
Tell me if you like the little ESPN logo on the side, you know what I'm saying, in the top corner too. You know what I'm saying? Put that for flavor so you can feel like you're actually watching it on the network.
At the plate, Tommy Lee, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
And this catches the
Man.
zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good
Yeah,
pitch to
yes.
drive
You know what I'm
in that
saying? That's one thing that make my channel unique. Nobody uses the logos and stuff like I do.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Is it a good size? And make sure it ain't too big or make sure it ain't too small.
From the belt, the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging
Hey, you
by
see
that
that fight last
pitch,
night, bro?
he doesn't have any consistency with his
Everybody come
release
through here. I'm gonna ask you.
He
I
doesn't
want
know where it's
I
going.
want to
He
know
knows
people's
it.
thoughts.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
That's my fault.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So striding in, Corey Woodson, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There we go.
The other way out toward right field. Polanco on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
All right, connector account.
Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double.
Okay.
We've played
Going to
two.
the settings
It's
in the
now
bottom
2-0
right
LA.
corner. All right.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the
Hold on
third
for a minute, bro. I'm about to
first
pause
6
again because I'm
guys
about to
in
bring up
the
the chat because I don't want to keep because I'm looking like I got to look back to my laptop to see what y'all saying or whatever. So hold on, give me 1 second, bro. All right, so it says go to the settings in the bottom right of your OBS dashboard. Okay. Navigate to stream. Okay. Select. Okay. Okay. Embed a chat overlay as your browser source. How you do that? Okay. Okay. Click the under sources. Okay. Select. Nah, I don't want to do it that way. How you do it? Open scene filters. See, that's why I should have never. I can't do it that way. Yeah, restrain the chat. I'm about to look at it this way. Nah, I'm still here, bro. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just trying to figure out how to pull the chat up. Okay.
Where it says embed and stream, so select this little copy button, then go to OBS. Now in OBS, to add restream chat as an overlay, we need to go to the sources section, then select the little plus symbol to add a new source, and then in here select browser. Might be browser source, something like that, so go ahead and select.
Oh, you gotta go right here. Oh, sources right here. All right, browser.
That. Create a new one. And then in the URL right here, we're going to replace that with the URL we just copied from Restream.
Okay, so.
Select that. And to do that, the first thing we need to do is simply add it to our stream. All we'll be doing in this tutorial, we will be downloading the stream and make sure we're logged into our account. In the left sidebar, select the 3 dots to open up the More section. And then in here, we'll...
See, I don't think I got chat, though. But we about to see. I don't think I got chat with my Joe. We gonna see. Alright. Settings. See, I ain't got it. Oh, here you go. Chat right. Never mind. I got it, y'all. Never mind. Nah, the reason he said, I see it now. The reason he said that, the reason Tank Davis said he took a knee is because that his baby mother or his girl, whoever she is, she had put some grease in his hair or whatever. And this is what I'm saying. Listen to what he said. This was his actual words. He said he put grease, his baby mother put grease in his hair 3 days ago. And when he started sweating, it started dripping. My brother, grease dries up in 2.5 days. So, I don't know. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He says, you know what I'm saying? He said the grease or whatever, this and that and this. But I'm like, okay, cool, but I guess. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And then I found it to him. I found the chat. I found y'all chat. I ain't got to keep looking back, breaking my neck. Because I think that's why I be catching them headaches too, because keep trying to turn my head and look at this screen, that screen, that screen, this screen. I'm like, bro, that's too much. But I'm going to say this, though. That fight was not a draw. I clearly give it to Lamont Roach. Even though Tank showed toughness. Listen, because he's a tough fighter. Tank showed toughness, right? But Lamont took it home. I don't give a fuck. And the reason I say that is, I'll say it like this. I'm not comparing these two. Yeah, Grease Lightning, right. Hair grease, yeah. I'm not comparing these two to any one of these great fighters from this great match, but listen to the analogy. Mike Tyson was a tough fighter. Mike Tyson is a tough fighter, but Buster Douglas took it that night. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Tank was the tough fighter last night, but Lamont Roach took it. Lamont Roach, even though he won that shit, bro. But this is what I'm saying. This how you know that was a lie too. And I love Tank. I ain't even gonna lie. I love Tank. I love that nigga. But this how you know this was a lie. As a professional boxer, you know you can't take no motherfucking knee in the sport of boxing.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Wait, they were using condoms for an ice pack? I never knew that.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down.
Oh, so you were watching the fight?
Swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball.
See, and this is why I say that.
Stone cold take.
And this is why I say that AI will never get the games right. Because why? AI can never really tell if it's a pitch or a ball for real. They're just only programmed to call a strike call it a strike inside the zone.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off.
All right, I'm gonna go back and watch that shit tonight.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Shit, how the stream looking, bro?
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
If the stream look good, give it a thumbs up. Come through, hit that like button, smash that bell for a subscription. You know what I'm saying? Like Jet Magazine, like Source Magazine, like Hustler Magazine.
It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Bo Naylor. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So much for a fucking no-hitter.
Right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan.
Thanks, bro.
Frustrating.
Appreciate it.
Pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Naylor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
What?
But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Up next to the party, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
What you up to, Sports Show?
Ready now.
How was your night, bro?
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Five people watching.
Run at the plate, the 0-1.
5 people watching.
Hit in the air to center field. Woodson will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh.
Been watching college basketball, then get down on some Madden from college football. Yeah, me too.
Welcome back.
After this, I'm about to work on some music.
For their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Since I got, oh shit, I knew what I forgot to do. I forgot to plug up the damn Elgato.
It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, we on fire. But the only reason that stolen bases is so low
Liner towards second.
is because every time I try to steal a base, you know what I'm saying, it won't let me. I don't know how. I just don't know how to do it.
Job of getting it back in quickly.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening.
The Dodgers offense is like that Wyclef Jean song. Someone please call 911.
In now, Darnell Mason, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I got 22 home runs on the season. This is my player right here, Darnell Mason, right here. I got 22 home runs on the season.
That's taken.
Man, they keep fooling me. I might have to swing at this one. Stealing is hard on here. You need a good lead, then run as soon as I do, but they don't run. I'm like, why aren't they running?
When it's a day game and the ball is carried, that just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Christian Carter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I'm gonna actually go on YouTube and YouTube and
homers and 21 driven in.
And check this shit. And I figured out too why when I first started streaming on this jump, like the frames kept dropping and shit. I figured out the capture card that I was using, it kept dropping the frames. Like this jump, you see, like this jump ain't dropped no frames since what? Yesterday morning. So I'm gonna plug the Elgato up, try to get that jump working.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing.
Yeah, it does. That's why I don't. That's why I don't trip about still playing it. And people don't be like, and people, damn.
And now the count is 2-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed.
Swinging like a bad chick fight, and that's why people come through and be like, "What show is this, bro?" But
they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring
stretch. But if you look and you notice, if you look at the back scoreboard or at any behind the batters, behind the home plate, or just look anywhere around the motherfucking field, you'll see what game it is. They always put it there, no matter if it's Madden, NBA 2K, NBA Live, baseball. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I just give people the satisfaction of thinking that I do care about you asking me what game this is when it fucking blows me. Like I do that to my homeboy TB and shit, but I just be playing though, dog. I come in there, it be NBA 2K, right? I'm like, hey yo, what game is this? I be playing, I be fucking with him. I'm like that little brother. No, I'm like that nephew or that grandson that bothers his uncle or his grandfather all the time. Just be playing though. I feel like I was put here to put joy and happiness in people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
What I love right there is just
no, boy, it's just a roster update. Yeah, I just feel like I was, you know what I'm saying, meant to put, you know what I'm saying, joy and happiness in people's lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I am a light. And God put a light in me. And I am the light to so many people's lives. Even though Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the light, I'm not saying I am the light like Hens. Ooh. Well, I guess I am. I guess I am the light. There it is. Confirmation right there. There it is. I guess I am the light. Even though Jesus is the light to your life, but I am the light to show you the way that He is the truth, the way, and the light. Oh, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Oh, man, look. If you like this channel, go check out my music channel. It's the same thing as this, Dirty Creek, but instead of sports, it's music.
This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now.
And I'm telling you, go check out my channel because, yeah, Matt Austin gone, yeah. The reason I'm telling you check out my channel is because, alright, I know, because this may sound kind of, I'm not gonna say shallow, but sounds like a broken record. Because everybody that comes to you and tell you, hey, go check out my channel, go check out my music. I got good music, man. I can rap. I fucks with you. I'm telling you, it's because I know for sure, and this is how I know for sure, because the type of music I listen to, that's the type of music I make. And I know a lot of people like, oh, that don't mean nothing, because a lot of these people listen to the nowadays and not listen to the type of music I listen to. Tupac, my favorite rapper. Jay-Z, one of my favorite rappers. Ice Cube, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, NWA, Public Enemy, Digital Underground, West Side Connection, Warren G, Nas. I listen to Biggie. I listen to Outkast. I listen to the Dungeon Family. I love Bone Thugs and Harmony. Don't get that shit twisted. 3 6 Mafia. No Limit. Hot Boys. Cash Money Millionaires. But as you notice, I said No Limit. I'm not No Limit. I said Hot Boys and Cash Money Millionaires. I'm not just talking about Just Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all their asses when they did everything together. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of music I make. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to check it out, I'll drop it in the chat. But if not, that's cool too. Appreciate you just listening. You know what I'm saying?
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
I don't know what it is, but for some reason today, I just feel so relaxed and mellow. Hey, is that the piece of God? Is that the piece of God, nigga? Damn, that's late.
A ball and a strike now.
Yeah, I listen to Mobb Deep. I listen to Oasis. Oh, I love Smashing Pumpkins. Shit, Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst and all of them.
Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys,
oh, I listen to Gym Class Heroes. I don't know if you know about Gym Class Heroes. If you don't, go check them out, bro. They like that, Gym Class Heroes. We bring ourselves down and build ourselves up for disappointment. So fragile we are. Hey. So fragile we are, we just don't know it. We'll shake up this town and shoot down the stars for our enjoyment. So sexy we are. So sexy we are, we just don't know it.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Lots of baseball.
See what I'm saying? You got George Polanco and Jorge Polanco. I love Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's why I was upset when Quavo said that stupid ass shit out of his mouth, talking about they the best group in hip hop. Period. I said, wait, what? Whoa, wait a minute. What? Say what? I was like, no, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Because you got to think, bro. You got NWA. You got Bone Thugs and Harmony. You got 3 6 Mafia. You got Slip and Slide. You got Hot Boys, Cash Money Millionaires. You got Big Timers.
There's a swing and a high
yeah, I said 3 6 Mafia.
Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You got Mobb Deep. You got Wu-Tang. Come on, you got Wu-Tang Clan. Like, come on, man. You got Wu-Tang Clan. Who else? You got Junior Mafia. You got Tupac and the Outlaws. You got the Dog Pound.
Well, if you're going to give up a tower
Cypress Hill.
One of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure.
The fair side. Like, a lot of people don't know about the fair side. They from New York. You got the fair side. You got leaders of the new school. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Stop playing. Public Enemy. Right, you got the Locks. Like, come on, man. But y'all the great, like, y'all the greatest group in history. I guess he's going off record sales. Okay. If you want to go off record sales, okay, y'all got that. But listen, though. I'm going off. Can't really say longevity or buzz.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2.
So you might as well say I'm just going by what I hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, okay, Migos, you had some good songs, but what I'm saying is, if people pushed, if Diddy pushed the Locks, if Diddy pushed the Locks, if Outkast and the Dungeon Family and all those guys would have been pushed, Junior Mafia, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, if all these great groups from the 90s were pushed like music was pushed today, there would be no Migos. There would be no Lil Xan, Lil Pump. Like, why would you name yourself Lil Pump, dog? Like, really, though? Lil Pump, though? I don't know if you're a gay gun or just a gay guy. Like, come on, man, Lil Pump. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if you're a gay gun, a gay guy, or just 3-second man, Lil Pump. Because one little ass pump, you secreting everywhere. Like, really, bro? Get it together, bro. Get it together. That's just like Jacquees when he said he was the king of R&B. Boy, I'll slap you in all 8,000 of your dreads I ever hear you say some shit like that ever again, nigga. Fuji's right. Fuji's. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the computer. Fuji's right. That's what I'm saying.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Travis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
What's the other one? That little other one, that little P name, Lil Peep.
Out in front here,
Lil Chirp. One of them niggas died, Lil Pump or Lil Peep. One of them.
1 run, 2 hits.
Cause I was fucked up when Mac Miller died. I was like, what? And then Angie Stone just died in a car crash the other night. I'm like, man.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Another person too, man. Y'all can go check out her channel if you want to, man. Brittany Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? She streams NBA 2K 25 and shit on the PS5. I mean, she cool, but this one thing I'm like, this is how I am. Don't come bothering me, telling me to come fuck with you. And then when I do come fuck with you, you don't fuck with me back. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Now, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
That was a good ass stretch. You can hear it in my voice. My man stretched so good his throat got dry. Why do black people say throat, not throat? Black people say T-H-O-A-T, throat, not T-H-R-O-A-T.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
But nah, this is what I'm saying, man. Like,
And he is into second
I'm
base with a leadoff double.
I get on my channel one day and see I got a notification, right, for a new subscriber. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I go on her channel. She on that motherfucker streaming and shit. Like I said, I have no problem with her. It's just, listen, I want to say this loud and clear, and I'm going to pause the game to say this. Listen, I never have a problem with an individual. And I had to, motherfucking, and I'm going to explain this too. Here's another situation I'm talking about. I'm a person, right, that believes we're all human. So we're going to fuck up and make mistakes. Okay, cool. Like I said, mistakes, key word. But I have no problem, never have no problem with the individual, right? Never, because while we're human, we fuck up, we live in the flesh, we are flesh, and we make mistakes. I never have a problem with the human, but I never have a problem with the individual. My bad, I'm sorry. But my biggest problem be with an individual with bad principles. You know what I'm saying? My problem be with the principle, not the individual. And this is what I mean. How you the fuck you gonna come up on my channel and subscribe to my shit, and then when I come on your channel, you live stream and I subscribe to you, and you know what I'm saying? I come through all the time, talk to you, chat, and I'm the only motherfucker that come through there, and I see it. You only be having like one or two views, you know what I'm saying? And I know the other view is what? Who? You monitoring your stream on another device, because everyone does that. But what I'm saying is I come through and all that shit after you subscribe to me first, and when I speak to you and talk to you and all that shit, and I tell you come through my channel and shit, you never do. Like, what the fuck am I following you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, real nigga shit type shit. Just like the other day, this girl said she wanted to come over and shit. She was like, but I ain't got no gas money, right? So I sent her $20 for gas money. Dog, let me tell you, I sent that shit at I sent that shit at 7 something in the morning. This bitch ain't hit me back until, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's my first time calling a woman a bitch in over a month. Progress is a great motherfucker. But I sent her 20 bones, you know what I'm saying? $20 and shit, you know what I'm saying? To come over here for gas, you know what I'm saying? I sent her that shit like 7:45, 7:50 in the morning. She said, all right, he gonna be leaving soon, I'm gonna be on my way. I said, all right, what time would that be? She said like around 8:15, matter of fact, she said he gets on the bus at 8:16. I'm not even reading no text messages, my nigga. I'm reading this shit from memory. So I said, all right, bet. So I go throughout texting her all day, dog. Let me tell you. She hits me back and say, at 9:47 in the evening, talking about something. Damn, you don't care about me. I had gotten into a car accident, this and that and this. But it is what it is. Whatever. Don't hit me up no more. I'm like, damn, nigga, for 9 hours though? I mean, what? No. Is that not? That's not even 9 hours. That's 11 and a half hours, bro. For 11 and a half hours, you don't say shit. So she hit me up yesterday and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what, you want to see me? She was like, yeah. I said, all right, send me gas money. I said, all right, I got you. So I said, call me. So she called me. We talking about the situation, whatever. I was like, let me break it down to you like this. If you send money, and I knew she was going to say, no, I wouldn't be mad. Listen, this is the crazy. I was like, why she say no? I said, I'm going to break it down. So I said, if you send somebody something, tell them come through this and that and this, and then you don't hear from them from all that day until motherfucking nightfall, then they hit you back with, I'm not going to say it's an excuse, but they hit you back with a term of reasoning. Let's put it like that. And after that, they don't say nothing. And they hit you back up. And they don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They still don't say nothing about, here, I'm going to get this back to you. Or I'm going to come fuck with you, this and that and this. Like, you wouldn't be mad? She said, to be honest with you, no, I wouldn't be mad because I care more about their safety. Okay, I understand. Like I said, this is what I was trying to explain to her. I understand. You know what I'm saying? It's not the individual I be mad at. It's principle, bruh. I'm glad you're okay, but the principle is, nigga, you stole from me, bruh. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? You want me to overlook the fact that you stole from me and You want me to overlook the fact and minimize the fact that you stole from me to magnify your health? Like, bruh, I don't even know you that good to even I'm not gonna say it like this, sound messed up, to even care about what happened to you that much. You know what I'm saying? That's the principle. That's what I'm saying. It's not the individual I be mad at. It's the principle, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm saying. People make mistakes and all that shit, but when you make a mistake from the fact of you purposely made the mistake, nah, I'm sorry. Principle goes into the, my bad. Principle goes into it, dog.
Now, Will Smith. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Yeah, why you laugh, Sports Show? My bad. Like I said, it's the principle, bro.
Now in the box, Tommy.
You ain't even hit me. You didn't even hit me up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna give it back to you," or "I'm gonna come through." None of that shit. You just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it, leave the situation alone." Because this is the crazy thing about it. After I said something about it, right, so calmly, she cussed me out. She like, "Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Listen." I'm like, "Whoa, damn." And then when I started getting rowdy and shit with her, she was like, "Oh, you know what? You can have a good day." I'm like, wow. People are funny. People are misled nowadays. That's what I'm going to say, misled. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm saying. If I spit in your face, you gonna punch me in mine, right? Okay, then. Don't spit in my face, and then when I punch you back in yours, you get mad like I'm wrong, like I'm not supposed to put my hands on you. I'm not saying she spat in my face and I punched her. It's just the principle of you can't get mad if you do some shit to somebody and they do something back, like they supposed to stand there and be a punk and take it. No, hell no. Everybody's mind state, everybody wasn't raised like that. No, hell no.
Pulled toward right center field. Polanco giving chase, but he's not going to get this.
Don't let nobody abuse you and beat on your self-esteem and your soul, dog. Hell no. Because if you let them, they gonna feel that they can do that whenever. You know what I'm saying? And prime example, like yesterday, you thought you was gonna get over on me again. And because when I said something about it, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even mad. I'm just like, damn, like. You took from me. And then you want me to do it for you again? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, and I come through. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Not at all. Not at all. Like, I just had a birthday last month. I'm getting older, and I'm learning to find my happiness. You know what I'm saying? Find my peace, dog. And I'm really starting to, like, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop saying I'm really starting to learn. I'm really starting to see. Let me tell you, because that's a bold-faced lie. I've been learning. I've been starting to see, but now I'm about to just start accepting, like.
Digging in once again.
This person, that person, this situation, that situation. Because what I'm saying is, I feel that I'm so strong, so powerful that it don't matter what situation or what individual you put me in front of, I'll overcome. I'll always come out on top, even if they kick me down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's fine. I understand. Keep that mind state, but you have to understand though. Do you want to always stay powerful, stay strong, stay on your feet? Or do you want to be kicked down so many times that you like, damn, why I'm always falling? Nigga, you keep fucking with people and keep putting yourself in situations where it's chopping your legs from up under you. I don't care how strong, how powerful you think you are. Some situations and people just aren't for you. Yeah, Tommy Lee smacked the hell out there. Yeah, so people are selfish nowadays and not selfless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to start being selfless. You know what I'm saying? Instead of selfish. You know what I'm saying?
And the pitch.
You know what I'm saying? Not to brag or boast and that type shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. I feel good about myself because I feel like I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, you know what I'm saying? I got my taxes back and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I gave my uncle some money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not because it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Not because that's what I'm supposed to do. It's because what I'm supposed to do is give back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind helping them. You know what I'm saying? That's family, nigga. Fuck type shit. Some motherfuckers will just get their shit and run the fuck off and do whatever and, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying is I'm struggling, but fuck it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do when I got it, when I have to. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. It takes a strong person to do some shit like that when they're in a position to struggle. And that's what I was mad about old girl about. She tried to hit me back, well, you know, I don't have it like that. I'm struggling, this and that. Nigga, I'm struggling too, but I still, you know what I'm saying, make a way for me. That's what I'm saying.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, that basketball game on.
And another foul ball.
Aaron Rodgers. Let's go Dodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Got him.
And missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Zumo sounds Spanish.
At the plate now, Bo Naylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Okay, so we at the end of the season, right? So we got Florida Atlantic and South Florida. Let's see who else playing. I'm going to say this.
Now the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
I don't want to say it, but it has to be said. Auburn is going to win that national championship this year. I'm telling you, watch. Because even though they had that one loss against it was either Tennessee, South Carolina, or Kentucky. One of them. I can't remember who it was. Even though they had that one loss, still though, man, you can't deny greatness. The only way I see them losing is if they have a dry spell moment. That's the only way I can see Auburn losing, if they get in the tournament and have a dry spell moment.
Darnell Mason. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Man, yeah, the SEC is loaded this year. Do you see what Texas A&M is doing? Do you see what Florida is doing? Like, come on, man. Like, South Carolina is even looking good. Like, I'm like, woo, Jesus. Ole Miss. Damn. I ain't gonna blame you and say, talking to you.
And he's got it for the first out.
Mitch Keller got his ass sat down. I'm going to say this too, right? Shout out to SMU because for their first year to be in the ACC this past season and make the college football tournament, like, with a college football playoff. Basketball is a tournament. like it don't matter. If it's a bracket, it's a tournament, bro.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
But shit, they man, they I ain't even gonna lie. Ole Miss got snubbed from the college football playoff. I'm sorry, they got snubbed. Cause you wanna know why? Ole Miss was the only team in the SEC this year to be all top 4 SEC teams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go back and check it. Yeah. They beat Georgia. Listen, they beat Georgia, Alabama. They beat Georgia, Alabama. Who the fuck else they beat? They beat Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, and I think it was Texas A&M. They beat Florida. They beat Georgia, Alabama, Texas. That's gone. Okay, see White. Mitch Keller got lit up. Yeah, he did. SMU finally has come around after that depth penalty. Man. About time. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. It was about time for SMU, just like it's about time for them to actually consider Pete Rose being off the permanent list. Yeah, I got the notification the other day. Pete Rose is being considered to take off the permanent list to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. But why? This is what I'm saying.
You got to start with the number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
I look at it like this.
And he did just that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
At some point, there will be a super conference for college football with 32 teams, divisions like the NFL. If they do, I would do it with all the Power 5 conferences. That's what I would do it with, all the Power 5 conferences. And the lower level, conferences, I'll put them in their own. All Power 5s, they're by themselves, and the other small ones and shit, they're in their own conference. And every year, all right, there it goes.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
My bad, y'all. This shit had dropped. My bad. What's up, C-Ray? How you feeling? Good morning. Like my dude Matthew say. Hey, where my dude Matthew at? Why don't I see your name in the chat, C-Ray? But I see it on my phone though. But
the wind up and the 0-1.
That's what they should do. Every year, somebody from, and this is what they should do though. Take them damn bowl games out, bruh.
This is line to left.
Take them damn bowl games out the play. All right, that's cool, sports show. All right, enjoy your day, bro.
It's at 11. I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent.
Which I see a comment now, C-Ray. What you up to, C-Ray? How you feeling?
You've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Let's go. Come on, J Mill.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third.
Weak grounder.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's a weak grounder. Man, that's what's up, man. What you up to? Man, when you gonna stream? I'm trying to see some of your stream. I mean, I know I can go on. You know what I'm saying? Your chat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on your page and check out your videos and check out your channel. I got you. Shout out to C-Ray, y'all, man. Man, who you telling? What's up, Nathan? How you feeling, bro? Top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning. We out here in good old sunny California.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Knows how to party. California knows how to party.
Behind 0-2 now.
In the city of LA. A lot of people don't know that was already a song before Tupac, Dr. Dre, and Roger Troutman did that song. I think it's by the Gap Band, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, drop your Twitch. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Drop your Twitch in the channel if you don't mind. Drop your Twitch in the channel if you don't mind. Because why?
The slider 2-2.
I'm about to go check
One
you
thing's clear,
out
he's not
today.
afraid to pitch inside, right?
Hey,
One
Nathan,
pitch
you got,
ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work
got
that inner
Twitch?
half of the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
It's all good. It'll pop up in the chat. I'll see it. Because I got this shit running through Restream.
Now another 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, no problem. No problem. No problem. No problem.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
And you know what I just figured out, right?
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, happy birthday, bro. How old are you?
He's executing everything. He should feel pretty
Yeah,
good.
my birthday was last month on
retired
it.
7 in a
Well,
row.
I ain't gonna say last month. Damn, I keep saying last month like it's still February, but my birthday was January the 6th.
The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You know what I just figured out about business?
So he's just
I understand
a third
that
of an inning away from putting up
the
another
biggest thing in
0
business
as we
is
take a look
supply
at
and
the
demand,
Bulldogs
buy
with
and
the
sell,
lowest
right?
team ERAs. And
But
we
how
see
do
there that
you
they're currently ranked third best
sell
in
your
that
business?
category in the NL.
A lot of people don't know. You say you build your business and you sell your business and you build your brand by advertising.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this
Man,
time.
hell yeah! I remember when I was 27, boy. Well, nah. Well, I do, but yeah.
If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nah, hell nah. 27, I was still locked up.
Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I look at it like this. I stopped looking at my days as being locked up as,
High fly ball out
of
to
course it's a
straightaway
badge of
center.
shame, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it. I stopped looking at my
Is there, and he'll make the catch
days
to
as being
retire
locked
the
up
side.
as
1, 2,
me
3
doing
go
stupid
the
shit,
Pirates.
but I
They're
take it
down
as a learning
7-1.
lesson, bro, because there's a lot I learned from being locked up, because you hear a lot of people talk when you locked up, you know what I'm saying, especially at night when you land there in your bunk and you can't sleep. Why? Because you're thinking about being on the outside. Trust me, anybody will tell you. But you just hear how people talk, right? And
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
I'm about to say this, right? And I want to pause the game and say this. You hear a lot of people say, man, when I was out there, I had this, I had that, I was doing this, I was doing that. Man, I was about to go here, I was about to go there. You know what I'm saying? Man, my baby mama, we was about to do this, about to do that, man, we was for the kids and all that. Okay, let me ask you a question. And it's the same thing I ask about a lot of these athletes who be doing dumb stuff and fucking their career up. If you had this, if you had that, you were going here, you were going there, you were about to do this, you were about to do that, then why the fuck did you come here? Huh? Why did you do the dumb shit that you did to get you here, though? If I had all this money and all that shit, the houses, cars, and all that, and I was going here, going there, going there, going here, I wouldn't be trying doing anything to jeopardize that shit or fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I learned from niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You talking about
First pitch coming, here it is.
what you had, but you're locked up. You don't have it anymore, bro. Talk about, I hear about a lot of people, what they were doing on the outside and what they had on the outside, but I've never heard nobody really talk about what they gonna do when they get back on the outside. Like, you rarely, like, the only time you hear somebody talk about what they're gonna do when they get out or what they're gonna do on the outside is if you having a one-on-one conversation with nobody. You'll never hear nobody talk out the slot like that. Because you wanna know why? Niggas gonna be afraid Motherfuckers gonna be like,
If you're in that
man,
starting lineup these days,
your ass gonna be right back in here with the rest of us.
Stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hell yeah, I'm glad too, bruh.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Yeah, reflect on, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know reflection can be a thing of the future. Reflection is not just of the past. I know reflect means to bounce back, but listen when I say this carefully. I know reflection means to bounce back. So that means whatever that happened that you think about happens in your past bounces back on you. You know what I'm saying? It's bouncing back to you because you're thinking about it. But listen, reflection can be of the future too. Why? Because you can reflect on the things that you want for the future and you think about it and it bounces back onto you and then you manifest that shit. And then that shit manifests. No, we don't want to exit. No, sir. This is not the merge lane. We do not want to exit.
1-1. Hard hit ball to second. One there. He's out. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So
nah, real nigga shit.
A quick turn at second base, good transfer, and a strong throw.
Because you gotta think about it like this. Reflecting on the future, it's like looking in the mirror, right?
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I'm about to say this and pause it because I'm about to put somebody else in. Reflecting on the future is like looking in the mirror. You either see the past or you either look in your eyes and you see the man that you about to become. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way. I believe that's why I every day I wake up, I ain't gonna lie. Every day, I look at myself in the mirror, dog. Every day, my dude, I look at myself in the mirror. Cause you wanna know why? And this is for everybody. Because they told me it was going to become a time where you have to face yourself. And boy, oh boy. Ooh, hold up. And I'm going to say this too, right? They say they always tell me that there will become a time where you have to face yourself. That's why I look in the mirror every day. So I'm not scared. If that time comes, you know what I'm saying? I do have to face myself. Or if it already has went and passed, then I have the courage to face myself. But I think that's why a lot of people are the way they are. You ever notice in this digital age, so many photos are online, posted online, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, where else do we post and shit? Kaleidoscope, all that shit. You ever notice that 98% of the pictures that you see online nowadays are either filtered up and dolled up or enhanced, right? Because that's why a lot of people deal with struggling with issues with themselves and who they are. Because why? They don't like facing themselves. You got to face yourself either in that camera, that mirror, or that picture that's on playback that you see, or that video. You know what I'm saying? So no matter where you go, you will always see who you truly, truly fucking are, and you cannot get away from that. So what you do, you doll yourself up and hide behind filters so it can make you look like somebody else. Nah, you don't look like somebody else. You just look like the same person hiding behind something. That is why I don't do filters, because I feel like a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, be dolled up and all that shit behind the pictures. Because what I'm saying, there ain't nothing wrong with it if you doing it for a profession. Okay, cool. But most people do that shit as just posting a picture on a regular day, or posting a picture on a dating website, or just a website, period. Come from behind that filter, baby girl. Show who you really are. And this is what I'm saying. And I'm gonna end it right here. Come from behind that filter, baby girl. Show me who you really are. You know how many women got mad at me because I told them to send me a picture without the filter? I got cussed out by so many females because I'm like, yeah, you don't like who you truly are, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You mad because I asked to see who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? How you mad when someone asks you to see who you truly are? You can't get mad at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that shit. You know what I'm saying? How are you mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I truly am. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I done already dealt with the issues of who I truly am and who I'm trying to be and who I didn't want to be and who I'm not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with you? That's all I'm saying. That's why most women don't send niggas pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? They tell you send one, but when you tell them send one, they be like, all right, hold on. And then you never hear from them again. Because why a lot of women, I'm going to say this, women's intuition, and I'm going to get to the game. A woman's intuition. A woman can see somebody, like prime example, just like a mother's intuition. A lot of people call it mother's intuition, but it's truly a woman's intuition, right? A mother can know something about her son just by looking at him or just by feeling his spirit, right? Okay, cool. So if a mother can do that just by looking at her son, right, or hearing her son's voice, what makes you think a woman can't peep that shit out about you? A woman to see your picture or hear the way you talk, hear how you express yourself and hear how you talk and how you know what I'm saying, how you articulate and all that shit. It was just like the 90s. And I'm going to say, like, that's how women are today. Oh, nah, this nigga too strong for me. Oh, nah, this nigga like he don't take no shit, so I ain't fucking with him. I'm out. Just like women of the 90s, when the women of the 90s were starting to become strong women and doing for themselves and independent and all that shit. Niggas were intimidated by that. Now, a lot of you females, a lot of these females, you're intimidated by a strong man. A man that tells you no. A man that tells you hold on. You know what I'm saying? I never understood why you mad at me because I tell you hold on. I never said no. I'm just telling you, wait for a moment. You know, can I get myself situated? Can I get my shit out the way? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of women nowadays are intimidated by a strong man. And I'm a strong man. And this is how I'm a strong man. Because why? I have no problem with telling you no, but I don't mind doing for you. But at the same time, I will not minimize myself to make you feel maximized. You know what I'm saying? About your belittled soul. You see what I'm saying? So don't get mad at me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am. I know what I want, and I know what I will and what I won't settle for. Straight up. What's up, Michelle? The link is on my YouTube page. Okay. No, it's all good. I get it. I get it up. One up, Ray. Oh, all right, cool. I'm about to send it now. Hold on, y'all. One up, Ray. Oh. And I got the Twitch window open. But nah, real shit though. One up, Ray. All right. I found ya. I'ma keep looking, baby. I done found ya. Don't gotta keep looking. Hey, that's a nice hook. But I followed you, Ray. Oh, you light skinned. Oh yeah, us red motherfuckers, we gotta stick together, Ray. Don't let them motherfuckers hate on us light skinned motherfuckers. We gonna make a comeback. Man, I'm having a beautiful day.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly.
No bull, dog.
7-1.
Hold on, let me see what I was talking about. Hold up. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, all right. So that's what I was saying. Yeah, you just gotta know what you and you just gotta know what you will and what you want to settle for. And the crazy thing about it is, okay, I understand, right? Everybody thinks they understand it or may understand that, but they don't get they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you think you understand or got a hint of something doesn't mean you get it. Okay, just because you have a hint of that this math equation is algebra doesn't mean you know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? How about you know it's algebra and you know how to do the equation? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying is, like, a lot of people will say what they not gonna settle for, right? But they won't tell you what they will settle for. And if they tell you what they will settle for, it'll be like some Princess and the Frog type shit, like some Lord Farquaad trying to rescue the princess and Shrek type shit. Like, bro, you live in a fairy tale book. This is what I'm saying. If you want a fairy tale ending, then you gotta find somebody and write the fucking story together yourself with that person. You don't just wake up a fairy tale. I mean, unless you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. But what I'm saying is, if you're a person like me, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you find somebody, you grind it out, and then you end that fairy tale story. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. You sign it off yourself. You and that person. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Life ain't beautiful. Listen, if life was beautiful, then why was when the earth was made, it was a big ball of molten crust and lava. Think about that. Someone told me this, and I'll never forget this dude. I was out the feds in Pennsylvania. Dude named Spider. And I say this all the time. I even say it in my music. This dude told me one day, I was frowning like shit, bro. He was like, "What's wrong with you, man?" I was just mad at something dumb. Oh, because a phone call. I couldn't call home, right? Or it was either I couldn't call home or was nobody picking up the phone when I was calling home, right? He was like, "I don't know what you mad for, dude. My dude, man, every day ain't Christmas." Every day ain't Christmas. Hey, and that's a true statement, bro. Every day isn't Christmas, bro. So, just because you find somebody that has morals, values, and that's strong and strong-headed, not bull-headed or pig-headed or strong-headed, but strong and level-headed, you look at them as a threat. Yeah, it's a threat to you. It's a threat to whatever the bullshit you're trying to accomplish. If you, this is what I'm saying. Like the police. If a criminal knows the police is out here to stop them from doing whatever they're trying to do, they're going to see them as a threat. The judge, the prosecutor, they're going to see them as a threat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the name of the game is either get with it or get lost. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because why? Everybody can't get with what you're trying to do, but see, that's why it's not going to work with everybody, because everybody can't go where you're trying to go. Like, I had to figure out, like, right now my journey is getting so extensive that the reason people are fluctuating and floating in and out of my life is because people cannot go where I am about to go. People are not going to be allowed where God is about to fucking have me go, bro. Let me tell you, God is about to have my life like a rocket booster. You know, when a rocket, it boosts up to outer space, and then a rocket goes into outer space, then the boosters just fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's because you've reached your peak. You know what I'm saying? The boosters reached its peak, its altitude of how high it can go. Now, it's time for me to elevate even more. That is why so many people are fluctuating in and out of my life. They're not about to, they can't go where God is about to take them. Where God is about to take me, actually. And, excuse me. And if I keep trying to take them with me where God says no, something's going to drastically happen to them where I will feel the blame and all that shit. I'm going to take all the blame and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say take, but I'm gonna hold all the blame and all the guilt on my soul. You know what I'm saying? Or he's gonna let them destroy me, and then I'm still gonna bear the guilt and the blame on my soul. You see what I'm saying? So keep that in thought, y'all. Keep that in thought. I'm telling y'all. I got you crying, laughing, or crying, bro. What she say? Stopping by is much appreciated. I know Fortnite isn't everyone's thing. I'll stop by and watch it. Michelle said, and Nathan, that part, Dirty Creek Sports drop gems all the time. Nah, real shit though, bro. Nah, for real though, bro. Because this is what I'm saying. Like I said, I got older, and I got tired of doing for people or fucking with people who doesn't want to be here for real, because someone who I want here isn't here anymore, or they won't come back, or they can't come back. You see what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I wish I was a psychologist or a psychiatrist. It's temporary placement. It's like, all right, if I know my alternator is bad, listen, and y'all gonna get it the best this way. If I know the alternator on my car is bad, why do I keep going out spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars replacing a fucking battery, when that's just blowing a hole through my pockets and fucking up my car even more? You know what I'm saying? So by me doing that, it's blowing a hole in my pockets, and it's fucking up my soul and my happiness and my peace even more. I'm just about to change and replace the alternator with a brand new one. Not rebuilt, not refurbished, but a brand new one. Because even if it's rebuilt and refurbished, you still got to go get it checked to make sure that it is still rebuilt and refurbished. Fuck that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Either get a whole new alternator, you know what I'm saying, or throw the car away and start all over, bro, from scratch. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Nah, I'm serious though. Bro. Like, and my bad. I see what my dog TB Wells be saying. You know what I'm saying? Because like because he be asking me questions when I be on his stream, and my responses be late and everything. So now I see what he be saying or whatever. And you wanna know why I dropped so many Jews, Michelle? Because, man, I've been locked up so many times that, man, I had so much time to fucking think about what life is, what my life is, and what life means, and the lessons of life, the values of life. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You can't help. This is what I'm saying. If you're in a place where no one's talking, you can't help but to listen to someone. I spent 4.5 months in solitary confinement when I first got locked up in 2011, bro. You know how that feels, bro? You know how that feels? I'm talking through I'm either screaming through a door just to communicate with somebody, or talking through a tissue tube on a
They took him up the ladder,
a speaker plate on the wall, so the other inmates of the next unit and the unit that you on can hear you. But it's only, man, bro, it's only so much for that shit. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, great analogy. I'm sorry. You either keep burning a hole through your pockets by thinking that it's the battery, replacing the battery, and the question is, who is the battery? Who is the battery? I'm going to see if y'all can figure it out. Who is the battery? Is the battery the person, or is the battery a person or a certain piece of the pie chart in that relationship? I'm going to see if y'all can figure it out. Is the battery, because you got the car, the alternator, and the battery. Who is the car, who is the alternator, and who is the battery? I'm going to see if y'all can figure that out. Who is the car, who is the alternator, and who's the battery? I got you. All right, I'm going to see what C-Ray and Michelle say. I got you. I'm going to tell y'all. If y'all can't get it, I'll tell y'all. I don't got no problem telling y'all. I want y'all to get this. Spread that word.
line toward the alley in left center. And
Oh, he dropped it.
that. He didn't look at his glove, and the ball drops in.
Well, this is exactly what Sheffield when you struggle like they have all day. You take any extra base hit that you can get. If they
This
can
nigga
string together a
dropped
few
it.
bats like that, they're
It's
gonna get
all
right
good,
back into this
playboy.
thing.
Into the box, Sam Travis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, Michelle, go pour a bucket of cold water on Byron and tell him to wake up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location
Okay.
when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Okay, Michelle. You're right, but you got to finish out who's the car. It's not just the person, right? The car is not just the person, right? It's also the relationship. The bad alternator is the toxic person. It's all good. I know. Hold on. Be in the bushes. Man, tell him jump on out. Tell Killer Clown jump on out, man. I'm going to change his name to Killer Clown. And the battery represents the money, the time, and the effort, you know what I'm saying, that you keep putting into the relationship. But if that bad person, the toxic person, which is the alternator, keeps killing the battery, you know what I'm saying, and keeps killing the battery and also fucking up the car, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all right though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Okay. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we getting up there. Okay. But yeah though, you know what I'm saying? Like you're right, see, Ray. The alternator can either be family, friends, or a significant other. You know what I'm saying? But the car represents you and the relationship, the body, you know what I'm saying, the body, the soul, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. It represents your body and you, and it represents the relationship. Because while that alternator is killing the battery, which is killing the car, that which is fucking up the relationship. That alternator is killing the battery, which is the money, the time, the effort, or whatever you putting into this relationship, which is in the car. Hey, bro, I know. Hold up. I know he ain't talking to me. All right, you know what? It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be peaceful. Throw the whole battery and the alternator away. Right. But some people just keep going out buying money, wasting on the battery. You know what I'm saying? And that buying money is the time and the effort that you keep putting into people. And did y'all see that message? Was somebody just told me shut the fuck up? Yeah, homeboy don't know who I am. Like, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll leave that one alone. Nigga, I'm a gangster pastor, nigga. Fuck that. I bumped the game and gospel at the same time.
Woodson is there, 2 gone.
I bumped 50 Cent and Kirk Franklin at the same time, nigga.
The third baseman, Brian Hayes.
I bumped Damu Riders and Donnie McClurkin at the same time.
2 in the ball game so far. First offering on its way.
I don't know, man. Bro, I don't even know who that is, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro.
A 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a
You want to know what I know and I learned?
I think it's about time to
You can say fuck that nigga, right?
He's
But don't take it any further than that.
First, he's got it.
Damn! Yeah, that's because this punk ass feeling all salty about that shit. That shit, let me tell you, people ain't gonna say that unless it don't hit home with somebody, bro.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's.
But like I said, you can say F somebody, bro, but just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, man, fuck that nigga. I'll do this and do that. Bruh, nobody asked you all that.
I can't imagine he was sitting
Straight up, like, bro, nobody asked you all that. Nobody cares, bro. You about to take it somewhere where I ain't even thinking about. The only reason I don't pay attention to those messages, bro, them internet gangsters, bro. Like, come on, man. That's why I understand. That's why I understand about people who talk shit then block you. Excuse me. How you gonna talk shit then block me?
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Pirates strand a couple.
I'm about to roll up. Roll up for the second in the stretch. 7th in the stretch when I'm still here. But now, how you gonna talk shit? Like, I done had somebody tell me they gonna send people to where I'm at, this and that and this, to do this and do that to me, and this and that and this, and then when I'm about to say, all right, come on, you want the address? Cause dog, I'm quick to ask motherfucker, all right, what's up? You want the address, bro? I sit outside and wait for you. I'm quick to tell the motherfucker that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the message don't go through cause you blocked. Like, how you? That's like you throwing a rock at somebody's crib, busting their glass window, screaming out, "Fuck you, bitch! You got me fucked up. I can hear you." And then you haul ass and like, you scary. I was always taught, don't throw stones if you gonna hide your hands, nigga. I was always taught that, straight up. Don't throw stones if you gonna hide your hands, fool. And if y'all don't know what that analogy mean, I don't know if y'all ever heard that, but when they say don't throw stones, you know what? This the last analogy I'm gonna give y'all and explain and break it down for y'all, because sayings and analogies are not meant to be broken down. They're meant to be figured out. So I'm gonna just say this last one. They say don't throw stones and hide your hands, meaning don't do dirt, talk shit, and when the repercussions and the consequences come back at you, you know what I'm saying, you acting like it wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, acting like you can't be found, because that's what a lot of people do. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, especially YouTube, these trolls that be up in people's chats or whatever, they throwing stones, hiding their hands and shit because they're in the chat. They're in a live stream chat. But let me tell you, Smokey, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but from over here, looks like you taking a shit. And whenever I say that, I can tell you what this means. Whenever I say that, that means I'm about to tell you something I done figured out, because I ain't no dumb dude. You could talk shit, bro, in the chat and everything. It's all good. But let me click your name in my chat right on YouTube, and it says go to channel. Bruh, I will go to that channel so quick and find your IP address and trace that shit so quick, dog. A lot of people don't know that. That's all you gotta do to find somebody that's talking shit in the chat, trolls and all that shit. You just, you know what I'm saying, you just click on their username, get their IP address and all that shit. You copy, paste it to an IP address finder, and then yeah. That's why I wish a nigga would tell me my music some shit. I will fucking search your IP address. Pull up. Like, tell the nigga to come outside. Tell him to come outside. I do this, man. 50 Cent. I took you to the candy shop. I let you let the black chrome go up. What? It's 50. How you want it? You nut. But I ain't gonna let that dude stop my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't tripping off him. I wasn't even tripping off him. I was just saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just explaining to y'all in the chat. That's all. Like how I hate that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, the devil always want to send some hating ass niggas to disturb your peace. Even on Sundays. Do you feel me, Michelle? Even on Sundays, the devil want to send somebody to disturb your peace. And Byron, I know you in the bushes, butt naked, like Adam and Eve with a Bible in your hand. So I want you to feel me on this. And then you behind a burning bush talking to Moses and shit. But anyway, I know y'all be hating. You know what I'm saying? When the trolls just come up in the chat and all that shit and just say, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just minding your business. That's just like a game I used to play when I was younger. Don't tell nobody I did this. I know you like, bro, you just said don't tell nobody I did this, but you about to tell people. You about to say it in the chat. Nigga, mind your business. Let me know. That's just like me playing Ding Dong Ditch. Hey, well, this is where I used to play Ding Dong Ditch. I ain't ring your doorbell. Nigga, I come to your door. Boom, 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 and kick the fuck out that motherfucker and get love, bro. Hey, yeah, that shit be so. Hey, I remember one day, right? Me and my homeboys and shit, we in the laundry room and shit. We high as fuck, finishing up our second block. I was like, hey, y'all wanna play? I said, hey, y'all wanna play Ding Dong? I don't think I asked them they wanna play Ding Dong. I think I said, matter of fact, yeah, I said, y'all wanna play Ding Dong Ditch or some shit? Because I was like, it's already smoked out in the hallway. Because I already heard somebody say, did them motherfuckers ago smoking weed in the hallway? I was like, I bet, cool. Y'all wanna play Ding Dong? I bet. So I was like, all right. They was like, all right, let me know when you ready. I said, all right, bet. We all fried and shit. I ain't let nobody know nothing. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Niggas looked at me. Niggas' eyes got so big, bro. Niggas' like eyes was like quarter pieces, bro. They looked at me. Get the fuck up, got to run it. We running out the door, right? Boom. While my homeboy trip. You know how in the hood and shit, in the hood and shit, in a lot of apartment complexes, like you got that one block that's like kind of up and shit, like the whole side, like of the sidewalk, that one square block of the sidewalk that's kind of pulled up and shit, and when a nigga walk, you trip up over it. All right, so he ran and shit. We all running. This nigga tripped up over the joke, fell in the middle of the motherfucking sidewalk, bro. We laughing. Hey, let me tell you, I was laughing so hard, bro. I caught a cramp in my motherfucking side. I was on the motherfucking ground in the cold farting, bro. Like, that shit was so funny. I was like, ah! I was laughing like shit, bro. This nigga fell, bro. So we all laughing and shit. So we all laughing, bro. Like, but the question that he wasn't even mad. He was laughing too, but I caught their asses all gog. I said, boom, 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 just hard ass. But yeah, that's how these trolls be, like Ding Dong Ditch. I mean, I was a badass when I was a kid, bro. I used to set mailboxes and trash cans and on fire and shit. Throw shit in people's yard that's on fire and shit, bro. I was bad as shit, bro. Firecrackers in the mailbox, firecrackers in the trash can. Beat niggas up in the bathroom, all that other shit, bro. Let me go use the bathroom right quick. Hold on, y'all. Ding dong bitch, ding dong ditch. The name is crazy. Yeah, you ding dong and then you ditch that shit. Fuck that. Well, that shit ain't called. We call it ding dong ditch or nick knock. But fuck that. My ding dong ditch was nick knock. But you want to know why we start calling it nick knock? Because niggas found out I was kicking doors and they were like, man, they was like, man, niggas started doing that shit all over the city and shit, man. I was wondering who started shit. Like, bro, I started that shit, nigga. I used to kick people's doors and shit, nigga. They was like, they call that shit nick knock now. They ain't no nick knock, bro. Yeah, ninja knocking, nick knock. That ain't no nick knock. That's a wham bam, thank you, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here, y'all. Yeah, now it's definitely time to invest in a Oh shit! I thought I knocked my coffee over. It was the ashtray. A gaming chair and a headset. And I'm gonna say this too, and I'm gonna get back into the game. I wasn't a bad kid, and I just realized this shit yesterday. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I ain't crazy, but sometimes I talk to myself. Why? Because I have no one I can talk to about shit like this. So maybe I need to start doing my podcast or whatever. But anyway, my grandmother died when I was 13, and my mom died when I was 16. That's my grandmom's daughter. That's my granny's daughter. You know what I'm saying? My mom. And it created a loneliness at first, right? It created a loneliness. And then when my mother died, it created an even bigger loneliness, because my mother died when I was 16 years old, 2 days after my 16th birthday. And the last thing she told me was, "Happy birthday, son. Be good. I love you." And I didn't know why she was saying that. She said, I'll see you later. I didn't know what she meant by that, but no, I do. And when she died, it created, and then my aunt died the following year when I was 17 in November. But when my mother and my granny, when my mother died, that shit created a even bigger gap of loneliness, which turned into eternal emptiness, eternal darkness, bruh. My uncle asked me one day, "Why you always wearing black?" I mean, it wasn't because that's all I had to wear. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at these movies and all that shit where a teenager goes through a crisis in their lives and shit when they're a teenager, whatever, they just wear all black. That shit is true. So my loneliness went from loneliness to emptiness, because it was days after my grandmother died, after my granny died, I would sit up and just look around for someone. No one's there. Then when my mother died, I looked up and looked around and just knew that no one was there. It was just the emptiness of silence was a fucking soul killer. Like, because this is what I'm saying. My grandmother used to play her cassette tapes with all their old music, doo-wop music and all that shit. She used to play all that shit. But it's like after she died, all that stopped, and it just created a emptiness of silence. Like, the silence was just a killer. Like, to this day, I have to make noise because silence kills me. Sitting in prison all that time, you know what I'm saying? Sitting in fucking solitary confinement for all those months, the silence is killing me. You know what I'm saying? I understand. This is what I'm saying. I understand it's peaceful sometimes, but damn it, man, that shit is stir crazy at the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody talk, yell, scream, something. Like, now I see why they tell you just scream. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Like, the silence of emptiness is a soul killer. It's depressing, bro. It's heartbreaking, bro.
At the plate, Anton Page.
Okay, I'm up next.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, that's real deep.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is on the move for it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
So he died during the pandemic. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I don't know if he did. What? It don't matter when he died, though. I'm sorry to hear that.
Darnell Mason, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other.
All right, PC Ray.
Your own way.
To him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Damn, I ain't mean to swing. And I didn't mean to say it don't matter when he died. I didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying it doesn't matter the time frame when he died. I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing in 2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I'm just saying it don't matter if he died then or he's still living and he died in the future. I'm still sorry to hear that. I didn't mean it no type of way.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Damn.
And the throw will indeed take care of him.
So your mom and your dad died from COVID a month apart?
Digging in, Christian Carter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And it's gone as they add still another.
You know what? I'm so sorry to hear that. That was so that was Byron's grandma, granny and granddad.
His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Okay, 3 weeks. Don't make it seem like I can't count. I'm just playing with you.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
That was straight down the line, too.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Oh, so Byron really is your son. You know what's crazy? When I first saw you, I thought, when I first saw you in the chat, I thought you was his sister. I didn't know you was his mom, like for real, because I know they call you Mama Jackson in the chat or whatever. I didn't know you was Mama Jackson for real. So let me show you more respect when I talk. Not saying as I disrespect you, but sometimes how I be talking in the chat, you know, I just be joking. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like how Eddie Murphy and Red Fox and Richard Pryor and all them guys used to joke or whatever. I understand, but still though, you know what I'm saying? You older than me, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta have more respect around you. I don't know if you ever saw that Eddie Murphy Raw video movie. But I remember when they what's the dude name? Dion Jordan, I think that's his name. He played Eddie Murphy when he was younger, and Samuel Jackson was in on the couch or whatever, and he was telling a joke, and he cursed in front of everybody. He said, "How did the lion fart?" or something like that. It started raining and everything. But still, though, the adults were kind of crazy. They were kind of looking at young Eddie crazy, like, you talking like that in front of us? But still, it's respect. Because if I was sitting right there, let's say this. if my mama or my grandmama was in the chat, I'd get cussed out through the chat. I would delete everything I said and get the fuck off the computer. I would really log off. I would definitely find my password then. Byron always talk about some, man, bruh, log off. I'm like, bruh, I can't find my password.
Down 0-2 now.
But I think I should definitely start up my podcast.
And it's fouled away.
And the reason I think I should start up my podcast because I like the way.
The next 0-2.
I like the way I talk. Because in the content I give you.
His second double of the ball game. Olsen is on his way home. Now the relay home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between
I would have slid. The reason I like the way the content I give you, content, but commentary I give is because, like, I come from an understanding place, right? I do. I come from an understanding place. And this is how parenting used to be. I come from an understanding place. But at the same time, just because I understand, don't mean I'm going to let you get, that's gone. I'm going to let you get away with the shit you've been doing. So just because I understand how hard it is and everything we go through or whatever, don't mean your behavior is excused. The shit you do is excused. Hold on, what you mean is that that's what y'all meant? You didn't know. I had no clue. What you mean? What we say?
Putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Gallo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
I'm going to say this. Oh, okay.
So stepping in.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, because, like, if somebody came in my stream talking crazy like that, like, if I didn't know you, I'd tell you, hey, bro, just get the fuck out of my shit and log the fuck off. Cause, like, all right, it's yeah. I understand now, cause it's a dude, right? Well, I ain't gonna say a dude. He is a guy, but I ain't gonna say a dude. It's somebody that be streaming online named Rain and Game 707, right? And I watch his streams all the time and shit, right? But one thing, like, I don't like, it's not him personally. It's not his page personally, but it's someone that we in his channel or his chat personally. Like, when I come on there, the nigga keep calling me Dirty Cheek Sports. Like, bro, I don't fucking know you like that, bro. Don't ever play with me like that, dog. Like, for real. I don't know you like that. I'm not finna play with you like that. Like, you ain't my homie. You ain't my dog. You ain't my nigga. No homo pause. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my bro, my brody, my roadie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my woe, my zo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my guy, my ninja. You know what I'm saying? My dude. You know what I'm saying? My G. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit, bro.
Michael Chavis now.
I know y'all probably like, we get it. You not cool. We get it. You're not cool. Okay. Damn, Darnell. And you know what's crazy? When I be doing shit like that, I be feeling like Julius off of, I don't know if you watch Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's
Everybody Hates Chris by Chris Rock and his family. His father be like, the lights are a gift. The heat is a gift. That TV is a gift. The refrigerator is a gift. The food in the refrigerator is a gift. The stove is a gift. That plant is a
Rounded
gift.
up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still
That
0-2.
picture is a gift. This rug is a gift. The pink carpet in your bedroom is a gift. The shower is a gift. This soap is a gift. That magazine is a gift.
Third baseline. Scooped up. There's one.
Ugh, good double play.
That's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As there are quick
The AC is a gift. The heating pump is a gift. The stairs is a gift. This house is a gift. That car is a gift. You being able to go to school is a gift. Like, hey, bro, we get it. It's a gift, bro. Those clothes are a gift. These shoes are a gift.
On its way.
I think when a team
The stuffed animals in your fucking room on your bed is a gift. Okay, we get it. That blanket is a gift. That sheet is a gift. That pillow is a gift.
Try and get on base to set them.
That floor is a gift. These 4 walls are a gift. Bruh, we get it. I'm just saying, make sure y'all get it.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left.
Nah.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I hope he's not getting tired, bro.
Definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it.
Did I
for
say
2
that
bases.
VCR is a gift? That Betamax? They ain't even said Betamax, though. That Betamax is a gift.
Box now.
Those VHSs are a gift.
Standing in from
Those
the
cassette
right
tapes
side
are a
as he takes
gift.
Strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hot. That nigga said hot water is a gift. Hey, when he said that, hey, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was funny, but it's real. Hot water is a gift,
This
bro.
is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself
Yeah, that's
in a
true,
tough
Michelle.
spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to third.
I said throw it to third. It's all good. 11-2. 11-2. Top of the 8th. What you gonna do?
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he looks
Hey.
at the fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, Michelle. I don't know if you got grandkids, right? But I want you to write everything I just said down in the chat that I said was a gift. I want you to write all that shit down, right?
The other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
And when if you got grandkids, right, and they start acting ungrateful, right? I want you to pull that shit out. Like, what you trying to do? Y'all act like y'all don't get nothing. Y'all don't get gifts or no shit. Let me tell you, these windows are a gift. That door is a gift. This house is a gift. I want you to say everything on that list, and I want you to end it with the hot water line. That hot water is a gift. Think of like grandma. Think of like granny. Oh my God. You know one thing I hate?
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You want to know one thing I hate by that? By me saying, "Oh my God," I hate how the kids. Damn. Oh yeah, it's time to sit his ass down.
Base hit into center field, and the runner from third crosses the plate to third now, but he's safe. As
I
also
hate
on
how the
play,
kids
a
of this
run
generation
comes
now
across to
says,
score.
"Oh my gosh,
No
oh my
mistake what he was
God."
sitting on. Fastball, middle of the
To
plate,
adults,
kept his
bruh.
hands back,
Not
stayed
just
through
even
the
adults.
baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate.
To they mom and
Travis.
shit, bro.
One
Let
ball,
me tell
no
you.
strikes the count.
I said, "Oh my God," to my mom. Oh yeah, he getting tired. I said, "Oh my God," to my mom. Hey, bro, I said, "Oh my God," to my mom and my grandmama. One time. Different times, though, but one time. Let me tell you. I was about to say I almost met the nigga. Even though I just said it, but I almost met my God. Oh, my God. You need me, son? I swear to God, when I said that, not to bring his name in vain, when I said that and how they hit me, I could have swore I seen a hand, a illuminated glowish hand with the white robe illuminated, reaching out to me, and a big white cloud opening up. And all I heard was, "Are you ready, my son?" That's all I heard. That's all I heard. "Are you ready, my son?" I woke up and said, "Hell nah, I'm sorry." Man, because I just hate the way they be like, "Oh my God, bro, that's your mom. Who the fuck is you?" Well, when they tell you, or when they say, "No, I'm not doing that." Woo, what? Say what? Please repeat that statement. I was fucking with this broad named Tiana, Remy, whatever you want to call her. And this is why I stopped fucking with her. I stopped fucking with her because she had a problem with me having not too much respect. She had a problem with me having respect. I might as well say too much respect as a person, as a man, and for her. Because why? Her kids, her son, and her daughters used to sit up there and tell her what she not gonna do, and tell her, "No, I'm not doing that. Like, get out my face," and all that shit. And then I would say something, and her kids would try to go back and forth with me. I was like, "Man, I ain't the one. I'm telling you, I ain't like all that you do with your mother and all that shit. Like, that's cool, but me, I'm a grown ass man. You gonna respect me. I respect you, so you gonna respect me. I have no problem telling no one's child that shit in front of your mother, in front of your father, uncle, auntie, sisters, cousins. That's grown, whoever, because it's respect. You're gonna respect me. I respect you." She cursed me out. Now she don't talk to me anymore. Oh well. The fuck? The fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You mad at me because I won't let your kids.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Lofton will get there.
It's not even disrespect you. The principal isn't even disrespecting you. The principal isn't even disrespecting me. The principal is disrespecting adults in general. In general, I'm an adult. And you can be like, "When was this?" Nigga, this was a few months ago. This was the end of last month.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the A after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be disrespected by no child, no one's child, no toddler, nothing. Like, that's why
What are your thoughts on this offense?
I'm not a teacher.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And I mean, I understand that you're supposed to not go back and forth to argue with the child. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. But at the same, I ain't even gonna say but at the same time. But on another note, there it is. Woo, there it is. Okay, we learned, I ain't gonna say we learned something new, but we bringing something new. I understand you're not supposed to go back and forth with the child or anyone that's beneath you and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And a child isn't supposed to argue with the adult. But on another note, I will voice my concern, voice my frustration, and voice my opinion and tell you, my nigga, I am way older than you. I was an adult even when you were born. So you would not disrespect me, dude. You know what I'm saying? I would not be disrespected. Like, just because you lay up there and let them talk to you any type of way, like you crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mean I may be crazy, but I may be crazy, but I'll show you crazier. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand, you're a kid, you're a child, stay in a child's place. That seems like a saying that just went out of style type shit. I'm saying no one says that anymore. Like, whatever happened to people saying that? When was the last time y'all heard someone say, "You're a child, so stay in a child's place"?
For the next couple weeks in the clubhouse, when a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now, Corey Woodson.
You know what's crazy though? So many kids want to be grown,
In the midst of a 1-for-4
but when
day.
you give them chores and responsibilities and all that shit to do like they're grown, they want to bitch and moan and complain like they're childish. Cause you are though, dog.
No strikes. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Like, dog, this is what I'm saying, and I want you to feel me on this, Michelle. How are you grown when you can't even responsibly when yourself can't even responsibly clean up after yourself, go take care of your business without someone telling you? How are you grown? You still got grown ass adults that you gotta sit there and tell, bro, you gotta get up and go do this. You know what I'm saying? So that part, answer me that. Explain to me that. You want to be grown. Fuck that. Hold up. How are you grown when I pay your cell phone bill? You don't have a car, a place in your name, not even a fucking bank account. How are you grown when you don't even have a bank account?
Stepping in now, Anton Page.
I know you could be like, but kids have a bank account under the 18, under the age of 18, still under parental supervision. That don't make you grown. I'm talking about grown is when you can go in your bank account and actively pay your bills your own self. You know what I'm saying? Do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Buy your own groceries, pay your own cell phone bill, pay your own internet bills. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm not saying you can do, I'm not saying you have everything done, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but what I'm saying is do some of the things an adult do. Y'all don't do shit an adult do, but talk shit and bitch and complain. That's all y'all do good that an adult does, is talk shit. And have these young motherfuckers shit talking to some trash. Don't even know what the fuck they saying out their mouth.
Inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job.
Nah, real shit though.
Pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Like when these motherfucking young kids be going to school, ages 4, 5, 6, talking about you gay, you a faggot. What is the meaning of gay? What's the meaning of faggot? You know what I'm saying?
And that's the second strike.
And the only thing that they can say is two boys kissing. Brother, I don't make you gay or a faggot. I mean, where we at, yeah, damn, I done went down on 4 strikes. I mean, where we at, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Is Will Smith gay or a faggot? He kissed a man in 6 degrees of separation.
Out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Is Master P gay? He was in a homosexual movie. Lockdown. Is the niggas that played in Oz gay? Is the dude that played Omar from The Wire gay? Hey, come on, bro.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's
black people like.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my race, but at the same time, one flaw we have is grouping everyone into every, like, one thing we had, our biggest flaw is grouping, damn, wow, okay, I'll take that, is grouping a certain individual into a certain fraternal group or association or organization of just one thing, bro. Like, we never. There we go. Okay, Matt Olson. There we go. We never differentiate nobody. We just look at. This is what I'm saying. I can show you a persimmons and you'll call that an orange or a tangerine. Bro, that's not an orange or a tangerine. That's a persimmons. What's a persimmons? It's a vegetable like it's a fruit like item, or it might be a sweet potato. It might be a potato or a fruit, or a vegetable. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like an orange. You would think that you would grab it and start peeling it. No, you just grab it and start biting it and start eating it. You know what I'm saying? It's sweet a little bit, but at the same time, it has the bland taste of a vegetable. See what I'm saying? You could take a persimmons and call it an orange or a tangerine when it's not. You could take a nectarine and call it a peach when it's not. That's all. That's what we need to stop doing. Stop looking at people and stop looking at everyone like a persimmons or a peach when they're probably an orange or a nectarine, if you get my analogy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
That's out, y'all. 3 outs.
Martin's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Dodgers lead it 15-3.
Oh, another one too. A lot of people mistake blackberries for blueberries. A lot of people mistake blackberries for blueberries. And the reason that is because sometimes blueberries, if you leave them out a certain amount of time, they start to turn black. Like, nah, those are blueberries, not blackberries. That's why a lot of people walk by in the grocery store. I don't know if you ever see people in the blueberry or blackberry section. They taste them first. But some people, I've seen in the produce section, will take blueberries and put them where blackberries at. Will take blackberries and put them where blueberries at.
As the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Didn't he warm up enough? Didn't he warm up enough? Didn't he warm up enough? Ooh, good strike.
Fastball swung on and missed.
1 strike, the count.
Why you say, oh, heck nah?
Now the 2-1.
I
Doesn't
thought he
hit
was
the
gonna
target.
swing.
It's ball 3. The 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
We really don't matter no more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But because when I was working at Giant or whatever, I used to walk by and just snatch. I'd be hungry because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really like you leaving your post, going to go buy something to eat or whatever, unless somebody back there to relieve you. In the seafood department, there's always one back there for real. So I walk around. The seafood department is right there by the produce. I walk around, give me a handful of grapes or something.
First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Up next for Pittsburg, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Oh, foul. Push me.
So
Oh,
next
he
to
turned
the
his
plate for
ankle.
Pittsburgh, Bo Naylor. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut
I
on and
remember
missed.
eating the grocery. Yeah, everybody has done that in the grocery store.
Or he was sitting off speed right there.
I look at it like this. I believe this.
Fouled away.
I believe that no grocery store cares about people going through just snatching up a few grapes or whatever and eating them. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't stealing the whole.
Tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold
Long
on
as you
here.
ain't
It's
stealing the
1-2.
whole,
Down to their last strike.
the whole bag type
Hard
shit.
liner to
You know what I'm
center
saying?
field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
'Cause I go through the
So
grocery
great
store,
job
take
on
like
1 and 2
2
pitch to
strawberries,
keep
few
the
grapes,
end
and keep it
alive.
moving. Shit,
Talk about
people be walking through the grocery store. Food makes you hungry.
Single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Michael Chavis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the left field
How did
line
he
and deep.
catch that one?
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Got him.
Swing and a
Oh,
miss. He
time.
struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
15-3, the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Lee wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Mitch Keller permitted 6 earned runs to come across.
Yeah, that's how they do it at our store. Like now, I don't know if it's now, but in the stores, whatever here, and shit, most of the grabs now, I said grapes, they come in bags or whatever. People just pop the bag open, take a few out, and keep moving. But see, that's the one thing I hate, because I'd be damned if I buy a bag of grapes that's supposed to come with a certain amount in them, but it ain't, because people come through and just, I'm like, there's some fresh open ones right there, just pluck them off the stem.
Sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
What stores y'all got down there? Damn, I done missed the race. The Mad Butcher. That sound like Piggly Wiggly. And I'm going to say this too. When I get, I'm not going to say famous, because I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much I'm going to blow up with this streaming shit, but I'm going to say this. When I do blow up with it, though, I'm not going to act brand new, none of that shit, bro. I'm going to still stay true to what I learned and who was fucking with me. Wait, God, no, it's all good. Damn, 20. You gotta travel 20 miles to the grocery store? Ooh, Jesus. you must really, really be in the country. Y'all must be in the backwoods where Texas Chainsaw Massacre motherfuckers done lived and shit. That's still too long. The nearest grocery store from me, I'm gonna put it like this. The nearest grocery store from me is 2.5 miles. The furthest grocery store from me is about 3.7 miles. Yeah, I kind of figured that. A lot of people got to know, a small town is very different from a small city. See, yeah, that's a very small town. I live in a small city. You live in a small town. But see, that's why the closest and the furthest is where they are to me. You feel me? Because why? I live in a small city. You live in a small town. Yeah, I live in a small city where everything is. I live in a small city where everything is buy everything. And alright, I live in a small city, right, where everything is buy everything, and the nearest city, the next city is about 7 to 10 minutes away. And that's why everything is there everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then the next city from that is about another 7 to 10 minutes away. The next city, you know what I'm saying? It's like I live in a state where my city is surrounded by other cities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Other small cities with a lot of shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me to go, the nearest small town from me is. The nearest small town, like how your town is, you know what I'm saying, like where you live at, you know what I'm saying, even though you live in a city, right? Listen, people, this, even though you live in a city, it's considered a small town because of how it's, you know what I'm saying, how the architectural landscape is. Boom. The nearest small town, like where you live at from me, is probably, and I gotta say this, it's probably 2.5 hours away from me. The nearest small town. The nearest, like, what I'm saying is, let's say if I live down in Arkansas, right? And wherever you live at from, like, that's how far it is to get to you. You know what I'm saying? But along the way, it's nothing but big cities. And I mean, not big cities, but small cities, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of shit in it, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking food places, malls, shopping centers, shopping plazas, you know what I'm saying, neighborhoods and all that shit with you know what I'm saying, multiple stores and shit. That's what I'm saying. The nearest small town from where I live at is like 2.5 hours away from me. And that's almost in another state type shit. You feel me? I basically got to go to another state to get to a small town, or the end of the state that I live in to get to a small town. Like even some of, like even like And this is what I mean why it's like 2.5, 2 hours. Because even some of the small towns that we do have here in this state, it still has more shit in it than, you know what I'm saying? It's still, you know what I'm saying, the distances and shit from where shit is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But shit, I'm about to get up on out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with me. I'm gonna do another game tonight, starting at probably 5:30, 6 o'clock. And after that, I'm enjoying me a peaceful night. But I'll see y'all back here later if y'all come through. If not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all coming through to talk to me. Man, peace. Love y'all. Can't forget that. I am gone.